Virgo, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to do my version of the Celtic Cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 6th house, this could be for you. Do check out your vertex placement as well. I've mentioned it to the other zodiacs. It just feels like a very, last year and the beginning of this year, vertex is just really standing out for me. Easily found, astro.com, extended chart selection. It's one of the common elements, and it'll give you your vertex sign, so you can watch for that. Okay, thank you however you support the channel. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. All information in the description box. Let's dive in. Okay. There's a yearning for peace, Virgo. I kept on hearing chamomile, pointing to the kitchen. I've got some chamomile in the cupboard. Represents, it's the energy of the sun and the moon in the herbal astrology, and it represents inner peace. I almost feel like that's what you're aiming for now. You know, Neptune's coming towards its end of its time in Pisces, so the fog on your relationships is dissipating, and that's all types of relationships. I think you just want peace. Okay, one more. Virgo, what have we got? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Good start, it's your card. It is the Sun in Virgo. Okay. How interesting. It could be that you've been asked to really look at what is... Because we've got the 7 Pentacles. The actual 8th Pentacle is on the cup. And how interesting, I was just talking about... Sorry, the cup is there. So the Pentacle is on the cup. And how interesting, I was just talking about like chamomile tea. Something seeking inner peace. So if we look at it in that sense, if this is the Sun in Virgo and chamomile is the Sun and the Moon, there's something about attaching to the Moon. You know, maybe ascertaining your moon cycles. Are you full of energy at 1 minute, not in the next minute? You know, really paying attention to your body during the transit of particular moons. You know, it could be a challenging process over some aspects. If the moon's transiting in your, I don't know, we'll call it a square. So what's your squares? Gone blank. Damn it. Your squares are, is it Sagittarius and Gemini? Yeah. Complete blank there, I apologise. So it's like, you know, looking at those things. Are you full of energy during those times? It's about getting to know you and your daily habits. It doesn't mean to say that you follow you know, you have to have the astrology down cold and follow it to a T. Do a journal, you know, a monthly diary. How do you feel each day? And just see if you can track any sort of patterns. Crossing you. Root to the matter. Recent past. What you want. What's coming in. How you see yourself. How others see you. Advice. And potential outcome. Nice. Okay. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Okay. Okay, there's something... You've got a lot of major arcanas here. There's a lot... Well, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, but they're pretty powerful major arcanas. They're talking about a journey. You're being asked to go find your inner peace. Something feels very competitive in your life, and I don't know why. This could be concerns, this could be worries. It's like you're recognizing now your own worth. Crossing is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is communication. It's Magician meets the Temperance card. It's Mercury in Sagittarius. And again, Sagittarius is that square. Root of the matter, Nine of Pentacles. Venus in Virgo. There's something that's not quite in balance. Now, the energy seems to be the sun. Your outcome represents the masculine sun energy. And there's something that seems to be needing to shift here. It could be just knowing what you want. I'm here, I can't remember who sang it. It was like a boy band. I don't even know when, 90s, 2000s, really don't know. And it was something like, because I want it all or nothing at all. It's like you're not willing to negotiate in something at the moment. You know what you want, you know what you're standing for, and it's like you want somebody to match you. That's in all aspects of your life, any type of relationship, contracts, whatever it is. There's something, it's like you know what you deserve now, and you're not willing to wait. We've got the Ace of Pentacles crossing you, root of the matter, recent past, Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles is, it's a seed, but it's a page. There's something that's very just, you know what you're worth. The root of the matter is how you value yourself. Venus is ruler of the second house. How do you value yourself? Taurus rules the second house. Taurus is the ruler of your personal ninth house. Ninth house is your spirituality. It's your bigger picture. It's the teachings. It's the gurus. It's the travel. You know what you want. Perhaps the Eight of Wands is representing this need to travel. What you want is the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is the visionary. The King of Wands is somebody very, very, very confident, sees the bigger picture. It's somebody that has gone through their shadows. And the reason why you want your match is because you've gone through your shadows. So the King of Wands is 2 parts Sagittarius, 1 part Shadow Scorpio. Now Shadow Scorpio is the 8th house, somebody that's willing to look at the darkness, someone that's willing to look at intimacy, someone that's willing to look at, taboos, death, sex, taxes, inheritances, all those things that society doesn't want to go near. What's coming in is the Fool. There's an opportunity. There's a journey that's beginning to open up for you. We've got 808 and we've got 909 in your spread. And there's just something significant about that. 808 I always see as like a little bit like what's for you is for you type of thing. And 909 is you will feel good soon, but I want you to change that to I will feel good now. How you see yourself is death. So this shadow aspect of the King of Wands, what you want, you've been through. So you want somebody to match that energy. Again, this could be in any format. You want somebody to keep up with you to a certain extent. How others see you is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, I almost want to say that people see you as changed, even possibly feeling a little bit aggressive in a sense. They look at you as escaping, and the reality is you're not. You're seeking knowledge. You're seeking your highest self. Your advice is exactly that, the Hermit. It's your card, you are the Hermit. You're the ruler of the 6th house of daily habits. You're also the teacher. So this is you ignoring whatever people people might see you as reckless, but you're on the pursuit of knowledge. You're on the pursuit of wisdom. The choices that you're making are for the greater good in whatever aspect of life this is. So I almost feel like you need to ignore anybody that's trying to bring you down. Your outcome is the Five of Wands, the Emperor, center of the spread of this one, and the Page of Wands. So there could be some sort of message coming in, maybe from a masculine energy, a parental figure possibly, I don't know. But it feels like it's trying to cause conflict. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of whatever that's trying to get you to react. I think you've done enough work not to react, but somebody thinks that they can push your buttons in a way. For some of you, you might be going down some sort of medicine route, plant medicine route. Just the reason being, we have the Emperor obviously representing the father or the grandfather, and we got the Page of Wands that's next to the cactus. Now, for the life of me, I cannot remember the name, but there's a medicine attached to a cactus. It's peyote in my head, but there's something else. So ayahuasca is known as like the grandmother vine. There's an equivalent, and I cannot for the life of me remember it. But there's an equivalent for the grandfather, for the father. So there's like, you might, San Pedro. So you might be looking at something like San Pedro, doing some sort of healing in that aspect. It doesn't even have to be anything to do with that. You might even not even be bothered about plant medicine. But there's something about healing a masculine energy within you. You got to remember, you guys, with you being earth, your natural tendency is the feminine. Earth and water, feminine. Air and fire, masculine. So there's something here that's kind of, I'm going to say, trying to deter you in a sense, and you're being asked to just keep your focus on the sun or the goal, whatever the goal is. So let's check out the Sun. So it's going to bring the Eight of Pentacles with the Hermit together. I also want to check out the Temperance card, just to represent this square with Sagittarius, but it'll also bring the shadow of the King of Wands in full completion. And there was something else. Empress. Temperance is with the Five of Swords. That's one tough square. And the Ten of Cups. I think you're breaking free from societal expectations of what happiness and joy looks like. I think you're going through some deep healing. Empress is with the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. I love the Empress and the Three of Wands. That's getting everything you desire. And it's coming, the Six of Wands with the Magician. Guys, do not deter your path. Somebody's going to try and talk you out of whatever decision that you want to make here. Whether this is travel, whether this is pursuing some sort of higher goal, further education, whatever that is. Do not let them deter you. Could be just being offered, breadcrumbs, trying to keep you stuck. The Sun is with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So something's in motion. This Mars in Leo energy that started, obviously Leo rules your 12th house. So Mars went into your 12th house. Might have been a little bit difficult. Felt like you're running against a brick wall. It's gone back into your 11th. So Mars is retrograding in your house of hopes, dreams and wishes, your friendship groups, etc. And the Knight of Pentacles, I almost feel like there's going to be a pearl of wisdom that comes from this transit. So we're talking like a good 5-6 months of this back and forth between Leo, Cancer, back into Leo, and before it moves into your sign, roughly, I'm going to say June, we'll say June. And then Mars is in your first house going, right, I know what I want. Your final card is the King of Pentacles, which technically is your card. So you are going to be stepping into a significant amount of power, providing you don't let whatever this energy of it could just, oh, I know what this is. How interesting. So today at yoga, this guy that very rarely come, I think I've only seen him once before, very flexible, my guess is probably gymnastics or martial arts or something like that, and he went next to me and was very competitive. Now the old me would have been competitive with me, and I'd have been pushing myself. My practice is, you know, my practice is much in a good place, and he was competing. I just stuck with my flow, did not, you know, push myself. I noticed that it kept on looking over, trying to compete and trying to do better things, and I kept with mine, and my practice at the end was just as good as at the beginning. His was completely waned. He had nothing left towards the end. So it's kind of like marathon, not a sprint type of thing. And there's something here that's going to try and challenge you into being competitive, or to, because the old me would have been like, I'd have got injured trying to compete. There's something that is going to be challenging in a sense. So pay attention to anything that's having you, you know, poking you, you know, trying to get a rise out of you. And it could be in any form of your life, but that's how that played out in my energy today. Which is interesting. That's shown up with the Five of Wands and the Emperor, very masculine based yang energy. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing. The energy is allowing you to move forward in the direction. When I see 8-8, it always takes me to a bunch of readings a couple of years ago, and we've then got Death, Hermit and the Emperor. Scorpio was an apology coming. Page of Cups at the bottom, could be an apology coming. The Hermit was yours, and it was all roads lead to health, wealth and abundance or something like that. It was brilliant reading. And the Emperor was not giving up your passions for anybody. So this could be somebody trying to talk you out of following some sort of path, and you're like, nope. Okay? Interesting read. So your energy fluctuations might be up and down with that Mars journeying back and forth, but ultimately don't let anybody kind of stop you from moving forward here. Okay. In your extended, I want to see what this outcome is with the Emperor. I feel like the Emperor's representing you, and don't get caught up in genders. I think this is you becoming fully balanced in the future. So we'll take the energy of the Emperor, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. Sun in Virgo, Mercury in Sagittarius, Venus in Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Saturn in Leo, Aries, Moon in Libra, Moon in Sagittarius, Saturn in Pisces, Moon in Cancer, Jupiter in Pisces, Mercury in Virgo. Wands, Pentacles, Swords, Cups. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.